Hello students, how are you? I hope you are fine with your family, okay? And you are also doing well in your studies. Now, very most welcome to you in your channel Study with Akhilesh. Now, I am going to discuss my strategy that I will give you some knowledge about your course, that is of class 10th. Daily one video must be there for you for your studies. So, neither wasting more time, we are going to discuss the topic of class 10th physics, that is light. Okay? The first unit of class 10th in physics is light, and its first chapter is reflection and refraction. So guys, when we are somewhere, then we see some objects, we see the beautiful world around us. Then what is the part of nature? What is that part of nature that makes us able to see this beautiful world? That is light. Sometimes you had think that what is the energy, what is that natural power that makes us able to see this colorful world? That power, that energy is light. Okay, so we will start it. Okay, so first we will start what is light. Now, the first aspect, that what is light? Light is the form of energy that enables us to see the objects, or we can say the energy, the natural energy, the energy of the nature that makes us able to see this colorful world. That is light. Okay, it has some basic properties. Its basic properties are as follows. Okay, light is electromagnetic wave. Light is electromagnetic wave. It means it has the property of electric field as well as magnetic field. Okay, and both the components, the electric components and magnetic components, are perpendicular in direction. Suppose that this is electric component, this is magnetic component, and the wave flows like this. Okay, so wave travels like that. So I hope you had understood that what is electromagnetic waves. Those waves which have electrical properties as well as magnetical properties, those are termed as electromagnetic waves. It always travels in straight line. It always travels in straight line until and unless any object come into its path, any obstacle come into its path, it travels in straight line. Next property, it doesn't require any medium to travel. Light waves, being electromagnetic in nature, it doesn't require any medium to travel. As we had studied in the chapter sound, that sound requires some medium to travel. It requires either air or liquid or solid to travel. But in case of light, it doesn't require any medium. It means it can travel in vacuum also. Now, what is vacuum? Vacuum is that place where air is also not present, means nothing is present there, even air is also not present there. In our nature, in our surroundings, if anything is not present anywhere, then air is present there, but vacuum is that place where air is also not present. Okay, so light waves are able to travel in vacuum also. How this could be proved? This could be proved by a thing that you had studied in geography. What you had studied in geography? In geography, you had studied that this is the earth surface. This is the earth surface. It is the earth atmosphere. Earth's atmosphere. Above the earth atmosphere, the highest layer is ionosphere. And above the ionosphere, there is vacuum. And sun is, above this sun is there. If light rays are coming from sun to earth surface, then it means that light rays are traveling in the vacuum also. So light rays are able to travel in vacuum also. The next property is in vacuum, speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Okay, in vacuum, speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Now, range of visible light is in between 4000 angstrom to 7000 angstrom. Okay, this fact is very important. It is always, sometimes it is asked in your paper also. It is important for exam point of view also. Okay, so the range of visible light is 4000 angstrom to 7000 angstrom. Now next property is various phenomena occurs with light. Those phenomena are reflection, refraction, diffraction. Okay, and so many examples of phenomena are there that occurs with the help of light. Okay, when light is traveling in the medium, then various phenomena occur, in which some are reflection, refraction, diffraction of light. Okay, when the splitting of light rays, that is termed as dispersion of light. Okay, so various phenomena are there. We will study these phenomena in brief in next classes. Okay, now light comes in the form of small bundles of energy. Light comes in the form of small bundles of energy which are termed as photons. And energy of each photon is E is equal to h nu. Energy of each photon is E is equal to h nu, where E is energy of the photon. And h is Planck's constant. This is nu. Nu is frequency of the light waves. Okay, this is frequency. Now white light can split in 7 colors. And those colors could be remembered with this word, Vibgyor. Okay, this could be remembered with the help of this word, Vibgyor. Now we will know what is this Vibgyor. Okay, we will know what is this Vibgyor. Now Vibgyor means Vibgyor. This Vibgyor means, V means violet, I means indigo, B means blue, G for green, and Y stands for yellow, O for orange, and R for red. Okay, so when the white light splits in the several parts, the several colors, those colors are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. Okay, so this is. Now we will understand some basic definitions. And what are those basic definitions? Okay, so we will study about light ray. Now what is this light ray? When the light is traveling in any medium, then a straight path is formed. Straight path which is formed by light when it is traveling through any medium. Okay, that is light ray, like this. Okay, if the light ray is moving in any direction, then this arrow shows in which direction the light ray is moving. So light rays are further categorized. Light rays are further categorized in two parts. Light rays are further categorized in two parts, and those parts are converging rays, and diverging rays. If the group of light rays are meeting at a single point, if the group of light rays are meeting at a single point, then that type of rays are called converging rays. That type of rays are called converging rays. The diagram of converging rays is shown as follows. Okay, this is point O, A, B, C. Three rays AO, BO and CO are there, and they all are meeting at a single point. This is called converging at a single point also. Okay, so these rays are termed as converging rays. These groups of rays are termed as converging rays. Now what about diverging rays? Diverging rays means when a light rays are going out, they seems like they are coming from a point. Okay, it looks like they are coming from a point, then that is termed as that are termed as diverging rays. And suppose that this is point O. Okay, in this what it is shown? It is shown that light rays are going away from point O. So these rays are termed as diverging rays. Okay, now we will study that what is reflection. Now we will study about reflection. Okay, now I had to erase it. I think you had you get the idea that what is light, what are its property, and what is light ray, converging rays and diverging rays. Okay, one thing more, medium. What is medium? What is medium? Medium means those material from which light can move. Those materials from which light can move, that is termed as medium. Okay, that is termed as medium. For example, air could be medium, solids could be medium, liquids could be medium of light. Okay, so we are now going to study medium. On the basis of density of the medium's particle, medium is of two types: rarer medium and denser medium. Rarer medium and denser medium. Now what about rarer medium? You had studied about density of anything. Means the number of particles which are present in unit volume is termed as density. So in terms of density, rarer medium is defined as that medium whose particles have a very large gap in between them. Okay. Suppose that this medium, one particle is there and one particle is here. Okay. Now in denser medium, the particles are very closer to each other. So we can say if this is a medium and particles are like that, so it is termed as denser medium. Okay. So we had studied rarer medium and denser medium. When we compare in air and in liquid, then liquid will be denser and air will be rarer. When we will compare in between hot air and cold air, then hot air will be rarer and cold air will be denser. When we will do the comparison in between solid, liquid and gas, then solid will be more denser, liquid is less denser than solid, and air is less denser than liquid. Okay, so in this way we had studied rarer medium and denser medium, and we had studied what is medium. Now we are going to study about reflection of light. Now we are going to study about reflection of light. What is reflection? Okay, you had always seen A phenomena that occurs in your daily life. What is that phenomena? Suppose that you have a torch. When you put the light beams on any particle, on any object, then what happens? Some light passes the object, some part of light is absorbed by that object, and some part returns back. Some part returns back. Okay. Now, when you put on your torch, then some light rays hit the object on which you are focusing the light. Then the returning lights, the phenomena of bouncing back or returning of the light beams after striking any rigid or any shiny surface, that is termed as reflection of light rays. So we are going to study reflection of light rays. Then let's define it. What is it? The bouncing back, the bouncing or returning back of the light rays, the bouncing or returning back of light rays after striking a hard and shiny surface. This is reflection of light. This phenomena is termed as reflection of light. Okay. Now we will understand this phenomena with the help of diagram. Suppose that this is any hard surface. This is any hard surface. This surface is known as, the surface which reflects the light rays is termed as reflecting surface. So this surface is termed as reflecting surface. Okay. Now the light ray which we put on this surface, this is termed as incident ray. Incident ray. The point at which the incident ray strikes the surface is known as point of incidence. Point of incidence. After striking the surface, some light rays returns back in the same medium. These light rays are termed as reflected rays. These are termed as reflected rays. An imaginary line is drawn on the point O, on the point of incidence. This imaginary line is termed as normal to the incidence point. This is termed as normal to the incidence point. Now, you see here, there are two angles formed. First angle and second angle. Now, this is angle number 1, this is angle number 2. Now, what is the name of these angles? The first one is angle of incidence, I, that is angle of incidence. This is R, that is angle of reflection. Angle of reflection. Okay, so angle of incidence and angle of reflection. Now, what is angle of incidence and what is angle of reflection? You are seeing two lines here. Okay, first one is your incidence, light ray AO, and second one is reflected light ray, that is OB, and this is ON, that is normal. The angle which is formed between incident ray and normal, the angle that is forming in between incident ray and normal is known as angle of incidence. And the second one, the angle which is in the form of that is in between normal and reflected ray, that is angle of reflection. Okay, I hope you had studied, you are getting this. Okay, now we are going to start laws of reflection. Laws of reflection, very most important topic. Okay, this is very most important topic of your syllabus. Okay, that we are going to discuss here. While in the phenomena of reflection, the light rays get reflected, then it follows some certain rules, and those rules are that first rule is that the incident light ray, reflected light ray and normal to the incidence point, all three are in the same plane. All three are in the same plane. Okay, so first law, incident ray, reflected ray and normal are in same plane. Second, angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. Angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection, that is, this angle I is always equal to angle R. You have to remember this word always, okay, because sometimes in multiple choice questions it is asked, what do you understand by in reflection, incidence angle is equal to angle of reflection, incidence angle is not equal to angle of reflection. Sometimes incidence angle is equal to angle of reflection, and angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. Okay, so you have to remember this always word, that angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. Okay, students, so we had studied in this class what is light, what are the properties of light. We had studied about rays, converging rays, diverging rays, medium, rarer medium, denser medium. Okay, and we had studied reflection and laws of reflection. Okay, now we will study the rest part of this chapter in next video or in next class. Okay, so if you had liked this video, then please, it is heartily request that share this video, like this video and subscribe the channel. Thank you.